What's up, y'all? I'm your host, Turner Fernandez, and this is another session of Turner Talks. Now, this is going to be the first time how I'm going to be doing a solo podcast. This is actually going to be really interesting for me. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be doing this. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. So I kind of got something planned out. I'm going to be talking about three things today. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about myself, my dreams and goals, and just the world. We're just going to talk about that. So, yeah, but this is definitely out of the ordinary for me. This is definitely just something that I never thought that I would be doing, man. But for those that you don't know, what's up? I am Turner Fernandez, and this is my podcast. So, let's see. Now, me. Okay, you know what? To describe who I am, I feel like this is the best way to say it. You will see most likely in my videos where I, zone out or even lose track or even forget of like what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? So I to be honest, I'm actually gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna be straight up. Yeah, let's cut right to the chase. I have 3 learning disabilities. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it is, but for the people who don't know what it is, for the children out there, or just by anyone in general, I'll explain it to you. So I have 3, and one is ADD, ADHD, and dyslexia. Now, ADD. I know that there is a scientific way to explaining it and like what it is and how it does and like, but for me, I'm just going to keep it really simple, just straight to the point. Basically, if I had to describe it, ADD is basically like, it's like having a really, really hard time focusing. It's sometimes difficult for me to focus when it comes to pretty much almost anything, man. I'm actually really discovering how it can be almost pretty much to anything. So when like especially when I was in school. When I was in school, bro. Sheesh. Oh yeah, man. So when I was in school, the ADD kicked my butt, bro. But please know, I hate it. I definitely hate school, bro. I cannot stand it, man. Cause it's just, I don't like it. So, but when people, when the teachers will always try to teach me something, teach in the class anything, I would always zone out, space out, whatever you want to call it. I would just not be paying attention. So sometimes, my friends would have to be like, hey, yo, what do they say? And I would probably be like, I don't know, or just anything. Or even the teachers would be like, hey, yo, Turner, pay attention, bro. So that's basically what ADD is. It's just, having a really, really hard time to basically stay on track and to focus. So that's what ADD. ADHD. I'm pretty sure lots of people know, lots of people have it. But for the people who don't have it and don't have no idea what it is, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it is. A good majority of people in the world knows what ADHD is. But for the people who don't, ADHD is basically, it's kind of the same as ADD, which is, having a really, really short attention span. But this time, it has little shorts of like outbursts of energy, or just crazy, just outbursts of energy. And it's just like, it could be the most randomest things of just making noise or just zoning out or even just being loud. Because, oh my gosh, let me tell you, man, when I was younger, whoo, and I didn't know how to control it, whoo, man. Back when I was like, probably like 8 years old. Oh my goodness, bro. Man, I can tell you, it's when I was, at my aunt's house and cousin's house, or even just, babysitting, or not babysitting. I was, being babysitting, or even the little daycare centers. Oh my goodness, bro. I would be making so much noise, playing with the little toys, cars and planes and like little action figures and all of that, bro. And then, oh my goodness, and then I would lose focus, and then I would focus on something else because I probably would get bored or tired of it, and then I would just be like, oh, what's going on over here? Oh, what you guys playing? Oh, what you guys talking about? Da, 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 da. And so I was always like, yep, I'm gonna have my short little fun time right here, and then okay, I'm going over here. So you can imagine, for a kid who's playing with toys, that can leave a lot of messes. Luckily, I'm not one of those like Lego kids, but still though, leaving toys of like, Hot Wheels and just toy planes and my little freaking superheroes of whatever. And so, yeah, definitely leaving toys around was definitely in my childhood of just, not paying attention. Obviously, my mom taught me a little bit more better than that, you know, as I grown up. But still, though, as a kid, having it to be like, Play-Doh and everything. So that's pretty much what ADHD is. Now, I mean, as you grow on it, I'm pretty sure, you know, people can control it a lot more because I mean, it's a lot of energy. So like for example, if I was going to like some type of party or an event and I know that all of my brothers is going to be there, all my friends and like, and family, and we're all just kind of a good time, and we just turn it up, you know what I'm saying? So now for the people who have ADHD, there's always that risk of, going a little too far, or just, being overly excited. Now, let me tell you, oh man, I had my fair shares of like kind of crossing the line, going a little too far, being overly excited, and uh, I personally hate it, but I mean, got to see it from their point of view that it would be a little like, hey, you doing a little too much. But when people take it the wrong way or even overreact about it, but it is what it is. I mean, if I'm going crazy and acting like that, I'm freaking, a freaking like 10-year-old with just high on sugar, and I'm just bouncing off walls like freaking SpongeBob, bro. Then yeah, and if I'm acting like that way at the age that I'm at now, yeah, bro, that's mm, yeah. So a lot of people like us with ADHD can definitely come across as very loud, very random. It could be come across as weird. I already know a lot of them heard about this one, annoying. Sometimes cringe as well. But I mean, it is what it is. It's something that we gotta deal with. But as you grow, we could control it more. When's the perfect time for to us to actually get hype, and sometimes, and hopefully you have a group of friends who are understanding and just be like, and even match that energy, because oh my gosh, when people match the energy of just the random weirdness that we just do, either if it's just a random sound, just you know what I'm saying, just something like that, just like out of the blue, just it's just, yeah. So that's ADHD. Pretty much just a short attention span with a lot of energy. Now the last one, dyslexia. how would I say that? If I had to describe it in a way, I would probably say it would be a glitch into the user's brain power. So it's like, how I can kind of like see letters backwards or even mistake letters for numbers. Like I remember actually when I was still in high school, I mean back in high school, still in high school. What am I talking about? Back in high school, it was it was good in the beginning. I started to focus more and everything, but then dyslexia came along, and I remember that I believe it would be my English class, and then it would go to my math class. So when my teacher would give us like a problem to solve, I would realize that I am writing a letter instead of a number. But then again, I would catch myself. And then so I would, just erase it real quick and then actually write, the actual answer. But still, the fact that, like for example, I remember writing my answer, the letter S, instead of like the number 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I say like, what's 4 plus 4? Obviously it's 8. But then I would notice myself, making an S for an answer. And then I would just be like, whoa, oh my gosh. And then I would erase it, and then I would make an 8. But even sometimes like that. Also, I actually remember even in my English class, I would catch myself like I would catch myself writing, like, let's say, I'm trying to write a word that starts with S, or even just like sentence. So like if before I even write the letter S, my brain would like trick itself to, and like almost possess me to like write like S in reverse. So as you know, like the S, it goes like this, but my brain would like make me try to like do it like the opposite way, like the opposite way. Like I can't even think about it now, but it's just like even the times where it would try to make me do it, like sometimes I actually did it like on the side of the piece of paper just to like satisfy my brain, and then obviously I would erase it and then write it correctly. But like still stuff like that. And I actually sometimes I wonder, none of my teachers actually told me this, that if I did slip up and I didn't catch it, how I actually like put a letter on accident for like a math problem, or even writing a number. Well, I mean, nah, it hasn't got to that point where I actually would write a number for an English problem. But it would just be like, I wonder if anyone caught, my S's, in reverse. And you can already imagine how like my D's and B's, lowercase D's and B's, can be like, I can get mixed up with that sometimes. But it hasn't happened frequently. But I mean, if you pay attention to like the videos that are going to be coming out in the future, and and probably what I'm going to be saying, you'll see, and you'll realize like, oh, he just had like an ADHD moment, or a dyslexia moment, or ADD moment, or like, oh, he got off track, or oh, he can't remember what he was talking about, or how does he not see this? It's so clear. So different brain, man, different person. Anyway, so that's pretty much what I got. That's pretty much what I'm not really struggling with. It's just, it's pretty much what I have, and I got to deal with. So, but I actually really appreciate it, and I actually do like having these types of things. It kind of makes me feel that I'm different from everybody else, but just a little positivity in the mindset. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah. Now, let's see. It's crazy because actually I'm pretty sure a lot of like YouTubers in a way have the same like, disabilities that I have, of like ADHD and ADD, and who maybe even dyslexia, maybe even worse. Like, cause I know there's people out there who are like, deaf, or like, mute, and they're still popping right now. So it is what it is. I would say that I fit into a community on YouTube that, can relate to these types of disabilities that I have. And oh man, if I'm ever big enough to talk to, the YouTubers that I'm thinking about who also have like ADHD, and I would love to hear like their stories of just like, just like, oh yeah, I remember when, I was this age, like, oh, I was bouncing off walls, man. Oh my goodness, I couldn't control myself and all that. That's, oh man, those are like the best people too. I actually really love when people also kind of have ADHD, just because I know what they've gone through and I know what it's like to, like, be crazy and be known as like that, not really awkward, but that loud, like annoying kid, So I definitely, always, oh my gosh, and mixed that with like curiosity and just like eagerness and determination and just love, just, oh man, it could, yeah, that can go in so many ways. So yeah, so I mean, it's awesome to know that you're not alone in this, but then again, you know, I would love to know different types of experiences of, people who has the same thing that I do. But yeah, it's just I love people like that, because I can understand, and then maybe I can actually teach them and be like, hey, I know, but like maybe I can help them like calm it down a little bit. Maybe even give them some type of test or some type of like, knowledge of just like how do I control it. I mean, every now and then there'll be like a little outburst of just random like, weirdness, and then people wouldn't even understand, and it's just like, oh, like, I wonder if that's like a struggle that like people have like that, where they're trying to say something, they can't find the right wording and they don't know how to say it, and then you just try to say it and then they still don't understand, and it's just, oh my gosh, that makes me really upset, because I'm just like, bro, like, I'm trying to say it, I obviously I don't have the words to like, you know make it so you can understand. So definitely. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I got. So but yeah, speaking of YouTubers, I guess I can tie into like, basically my dreams and goals. Obviously, my dream is to definitely like, or like, if you guys don't know already, I'm doing this thing. I'm doing it. I remember I was talking to my mom, and I was like, Mom, yo, um I'm in it. I'm doing it. I'm really like making videos, editing them and posting them on like my YouTube channels. And it's just like, man, it's awesome, because obviously I'm not like getting like thousands and millions of views, at least not right now, but just the fact that, it's out there, and I'm starting off now, because obviously, as all new great YouTubers, they got to start at the bottom. So they just, but it's that consistency. There we go. It's that consistency to just keep on posting, keep on like, just keep on grinding. You know what I'm saying? Have the determination. Have a little faith in yourself. Because, oh man, I'm definitely, bro, my determination is crazy. And if it's something that I want, whoo, if I want to win on a game, bro. But then again, I'll realize it, and it's just like, okay, that's not. Maybe I need to take a break, because then, anger gets involved, and it's just like, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, nah. So, but something like that, or even if it's just like, yo, I gotta get this thing, and I'm gonna grind until, I get it. So, but anyway, back to the goals. I definitely want to be one of these successful. Like, I want to be one of the greats, man. Obviously, their ranking on YouTube is like crazy big. But yeah, if I, I would love to be in a video with them. I will definitely love to uh, be in a video with them. Either it's their platform or my platform. If I, if they reach out to me, which that would be, oh my gosh, that would be a dream come true. And oh my goodness, I could be wishful thinking right now. I probably am right now. But the fact that, imagine that, man. Imagine having your like hero. Well, not really hero, but like something that you're a fan of. And then you kind of want to do what they're doing somewhat. Like, for example, if I wanted to be a rapper and I got Lil Wayne, and I was like, hey, yo, Lil Wayne, I'm this rapper, or J. Cole, or T.I., or anyone. Like, if I went to any of those guys and I was like, yo, hey, I'm this new rapper, I'm trying to get my words out there, man. I'm trying to speak for the world. I'm trying to speak for the people, man. I'm trying to change it with my lyrics. And imagine if they actually coached you, like, they give you that one-on-one, like, sensei to freaking student, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Wouldn't that be a dream? Imagine getting like lessons and techniques by like J. Cole, bro. His wordplay. Oh my goodness. Kendrick. Whoo. I mean, so imagine that in like, in my time. If I got like some type of like YouTuber like teacher or like some podcast, like, famous podcaster that like took me under his or her wing. Oh my goodness, that would be crazy to like, to get my content better, to get my, to know how to talk, to know how to speak clearly, to know how to word the questions and know how to like lead the discussion group. Yeah, that would be crazy. So anyway, when I was talking to my mom, I was just like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm in it. It's my videos are out there. It doesn't mean I'm like, I'm going to bed and I'm like, oh, okay. A nice 3 million views. And it's just like, yeah, nah. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. At least, yeah, it doesn't matter to me because, I mean, I'm going to be making them. This is what I actually enjoy to do. Hosting things, getting other people's opinions, getting other people's, different angles and like just to see how they see it. Or at least, try to understand, oh, this is what I think about this. Oh, this is what, I would approach it. Just seeing different types of angles and probably even different types of people's mindset on how to handle situations. So yeah, bro. I would definitely, I'm as you know, excuse me, as you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can guess that I would definitely am a people person. Or, I like to, get to know you and talk and like, what kind of battles have you went through and survived? What kind of battles have you learned from? Is there battles that you're low-key kind of looking forward to? Is there battles that, you're not looking forward to? If they're, as me, as a younger generation, what advice do you have when it's my turn to go through a life or builds or whatever? And, they help me with that. And then I tell them like, this is what I got in my mind. This is where I want to be in life. This is what I want to be. And then it's great. It's a good talk. It's a good conversation. And just to, pretty much be prepared, try to be a little ahead of the curve when those situations, spark up. So definitely that would be a true blessing if I actually had like, somewhat of a teacher. But then again, I mean, it's not like, I'm crying just because I don't have a teacher, I mean, I'll teach myself, I'll figure it out because not everyone, started off as a freaking, subscriber that has like freaking 10 million, 3 million, whatever. Because I mean, bro, I'm pretty sure on this channel, I probably got like 3 subscribers right now. Who knows? Hopefully I can get to 3 million and, but I got faith in God. Oh my gosh, man. I got so much faith, bro, and it's gonna happen. Because I mean, I'm just gonna keep grinding. I'm just gonna keep working on, and you know what happens, man. You start at the bottom, you learn, you get other stuff, then you get bigger stuff, and then now, check it out, bro. We gonna upgrade. We're gonna keep moving forward. There's only one left. There's just only one way left to go, bro. So we just gotta keep moving forward, man. We gotta keep moving up, upgrading, level up, dog. So, yeah. So that's pretty much what I actually kind of I actually do want to be that, because I mean, if you look around and just, in the world of how, I guess this can tie into the world too, but just how, like, there are so many, like, hundreds of YouTubers that are, like, doing super well. And even the fact that they're like kids, man, like, and like, like even just probably dads who are literally doing, like, unboxing videos, and about, like, the new toy that's coming out, or, like, this new console that just dropped, or even just announcements of, like, gaming updates of just like, hey, such as, like, Fall Guys actually just got, it didn't get I guess it got re-released, and now it's free. It's available on all platforms. It's crossplay. Go check that video out when it's out. I'm gonna be editing that soon. But yeah, but like Fall Guys, man, it sucks how it kind of didn't blast off the way that I was hoping it did. But that was kind of towards the time of 2020, and then Loki Among Us kind of took over. But hopefully this time, now it being crossplay, available in all platforms, and it's free, hopefully it can actually get the love that it deserves. But nah, bro, I love Fall Guys, man. As soon as I saw that trailer, bro, got it, bro, instantly. So hey, Fall Guys, I love y'all, bro. Been there since day one. Yeah, bro. But in the beginning, hey, it's crazy because in the beginning it wasn't getting a lot of love, but now I'm getting, like, ads about it. My TikTok is blowing up, and saying, like, in videos are coming out from other YouTubers. Hey, man, hopefully this is the launch that it need, man. I'm telling you, bro. These games, man, if they had crossplay and well, money, game makers need to get their money. But still, if it was crossplay, but I can't even talk. Dang, man, I'm getting a little excited. But I mean, if it was crossplay, and it was available for everybody, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with free video games. But I'm just saying, like, and if it was fun, well made, perfect, a little challenging, I'm telling you, bro, that's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time, because I mean, I already have a couple of games who are, like, basically are already out. Because I mean, there are so many games that are already out. Then again, there are video games that haven't even been released yet, and they should be crossplay. They really should be, man. And it's kind of crazy how you can think about a game that just released and it's crossplay, but there has been a game that has been, like, that has been, like, out for, like, years, and like, maybe even they're just now thinking about making it crossplay. I'm like, bro, you should make it crossplay probably the day that it's out. That should probably be the first thing on your mind. Because think about it, man. Who doesn't want it, bro? Oh, man. But anyway, I mean, it's not like I can make that decision for them, and I'm pretty sure they don't even have that decision. Or it's a lot of work. So I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. Just a thought. But anyways, back to what I want to do. Obviously, make content, basically make people think, have fun, laugh, smile, somewhat even just relate, either to me or to anything, of just, like, and even just learning of just, whatever, either if it's from a video game or me just talking about me or other people. So that's basically what I want to do, man. And obviously, everything is on technology. Everything, like, dude, the world has literally been evolving. We got smartphone now that is, like, literally a computer in our hand, pretty much. So, it's been going great. Well, it hasn't been going great, especially, oh my gosh, especially 2020, man. Oh, man. 2020, bro. That will be foreverly known. I don't even think that's a word. That'll be forever known as the worst year that I've ever lived. Oh my gosh. 2020. Let me just let me just say it. So for for the people who don't know, I am a graduate. Yeah, I am a 2020 graduate. And 2020 definitely crazy, man. It's just been real, like real tough. Okay, so 2020 definitely took a lot from me. Just straight up front, my graduation, bro. I think that was like one of the was it my track season? It probably is my track season, bro. Man, okay. So, let's see. This is how I'm gonna start this. Freshman year, man. Now, remember as freshman year, you just graduated, and you're just like, yeah, let's go, bro. We about to be the first year in high school, bro. We finally in high school. Let's go. Let me tell you, man. High school as a freshman, you're gonna be treated as a pipsqueak. You know what I'm saying? Like you are you don't even know what to do. You don't even know what your classes are. You this is bro. But I remember when I was first basically registering my way in. I was looking at the classes. Like I said, I hate school, bro. I hate it. So I wasn't even looking at them. I was morely looking at the sports. So I was looking at that, and I was just like, okay, look at all these sports, man. What can I do? And I was like, that cross country one seems a little cool. And then that was kind of a big mistake on my part. But yeah, I was just, all my mom said, I was like, it was running. And I was like, okay. And I was like, she said, like, it's a lot of running. And I was like, okay. And then they marked me down. And oof, when cross country season came up, man, that was the biggest mistake of my life, bro. That's when I definitely learned the distance between long distance, and short distance. So, oh my goodness. But I mean, I ran, but I was weak, bro. I was slow. I would always be like finished. I would get left behind, man. So, but it just, bro. It wasn't for me. So as soon as cross country season and track season came in, and so track season came in low key. Soccer season also came in, and I was like, okay, we can try that. And that right there, that was my sport, bro. That was my sport. I was the best. I was the best, bro. It was just, oh my goodness. So I was doing a couple of practices. Remember, I'm still a freshman, so I don't know these people who has been here since like a couple of years. So I'm just that new kid on the block. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing a couple of practices, and then a couple of days go by, and so I'm just running, and I was like, yo, coach, like, I want to get faster. You know what I'm saying? And so I was kind of like left on the B team. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of joined late. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. Anything. And then, I did a race, and the coach was like, oh, well, dang. Okay. He kind of fast. And then apparently a lot of people saw that. And that's basically I was just like, yeah, that's my speed, because I mean, like, I don't know what to do. It's just like I won. And then so a couple of days later, I was announced on varsity. At first, I had no idea what varsity was. I was like, varsity, okay, cool. But I was like, what is that? And I was just like, bro. And like, a couple of my friends was like, bro, you gonna be racing with the big dogs, homie. And I'm like, big dogs? I'm like, yeah, man, you're gonna be racing against like, seniors and juniors, man. And I was like, oh, okay. Bet. Because I mean, who doesn't like a good challenge? So I got that varsity and I was just like, dang. Awesome. I do believe though my varsity time and as freshman year was like my first race was like 11, 12. I think that's what it was. But so I did a couple of races and my mind was always focused on being number one, man, because it was just great. Because I mean, the fact that it just feels so good out of all these 8 people or counting me, but I guess counting myself, all these 7 people, because there'll be 8 lanes, all these 7 people that I got to go against, and I finished first. I'm the one that came on top. Whoo! Yes, sir, bro. Your boy get that dub, that first place, that gold medal. Yes, sir, man. Got myself looking at my medals right now. Man. Yeah, bro. So it was definitely like, yeah, I'm breezing through this, man. I'm getting everything. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm getting, first place in every single race because like, I'm varsity. So I'm racing these, senior guys. So I'm getting there, or maybe a fourth or third or, every now and then, because there are some actual speedsters out there who'd be like running. And I'm just like, whoa. And then I'd be thinking to myself, I'm like, dang, is that what I'm going to be, when I'm a senior or junior? So sophomore year comes and so now I'm actually starting to notice something. And also my mindset is a little bit changing when it's not, it doesn't really matter if you're first anymore. And it's like, it matters on your time now. And now how you want to beat that. I remember someone told me, I can't remember their name, but they said, don't try to beat everybody else, but try to beat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to beat like your own personal PR, your own personal record. And I was just like, okay, I could do that. So let's see. At the beginning of freshman year, I started out as 11-12. And then at the end of freshman year, I think we moved up to 11-2. 11-2. Yeah. 11-2. So sophomore year comes in, and then, oh man, let me tell you, bro, the day that I broke 11 and I hit to the like 10-second mark, whoo, I was so happy, bro. I was hyped, man. Oh my gosh. So I did a couple of races every now and then. And you know what's kind of funny, bro? I noticed every single time that I broke a record, it would be at those little competitions of like, how there's like competitions between like, like home competitions, or not even home competitions, but I guess it would be home competitions, because I mean, it would be like, the West against the North, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yeah, it would just be like 2 schools going against each other, and it would never be like one of the big track meets where it's just like there's schools like all around the world or whatever, and like people who had to fly in just to get to this race, and nah, it would just be like, oh, we got to go a couple of blocks to their school since we're gonna be racing there. Yeah, nah. So I would for some reason I'll always be breaking records on those types of track meets, little small ones. But I mean, hey, breaking records is breaking records, personal records at least. Um, you know, so it was great. So a couple of races go by, I finally broke 11. I think it was like my first break was like 10-9-2. I think that was the first time that I broke it. I was so hyped, man. Everyone was like, oh my goodness, bro. Everyone was hyped up. Everyone was happy for me. I got that medal. It was great. So, and even like I'm starting to, I was starting to get to know like a lot more people, and a lot more people on the team, kind of like respect me for it. Like, oh, the thing that I love about track, bro, the thing that I would always miss is always the team, man. Just because, the fact that we work together, they're doing the same limits as me. We're both pushing each other. We're both, working out. We're both just, trying to do the best that we can. It's always, bro, great. Especially hearing like advice from them, even when the times that I actually just wanted to quit. Oh my goodness, they were like, nah, bro, you gotta stick with it, man. I know it's tough right now, but you gotta stick with it, man. You're like the strongest out of all of us, bro. I was the fastest out of my whole team, dog. Not to try to toot my own horn. I mean, there were some fast people on there, but still, this is how it is. So I was definitely fast. So it was just, it was just definitely crazy, man. So I was getting advice from like, I'm starting to get advice from the big dogs since I've been like basically varsity since day one. And it's been great, man. Like, shout out to everybody who's been on the track team since I've been on the track team, bro, who, didn't tell me to like, who pretty much stopped me from giving up, who kept pushing me to be better, who like, helped me on my form and how to get faster and all that. Shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to everyone who's, been in the same school year as me. What was I graduated at 2020, 2019, 18, 17, 2017, freshman year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. Shout out to everybody from 2017 to 2020. 2017, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Shout out to them. Because I mean, like, bro, that was, it was supposed to be a good 4 years, but anyway. So yeah, I broke 10 sophomore year, baby. And then junior year. Woo. Bro, junior year was my year, bro. That was, oh my gosh, I loved it, man. Because it was like, I had experience, I was strong, and I was ready. But then again, I still had my friends. But then again, I also had to look upon how, my senior friends were basically kind of like passing the torch of leadership down to me, because I mean, remember, like, as I move up, more little fresh meat be coming in, you know what I'm saying? All these people who want to be joining track, want to get faster and, want to be better. So I got to pretty much, lead them on and be like, yo, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to, work on and all that type of stuff. But to me, I was just like, I was that nervous kid of just like, man, am I really ready for this to like somewhat kind of lead? But I mean, I kind of had no choice, because as soon as all my friends pretty much like left, basically graduated, it was just me. It kind of felt like a little bit of, well, not really me against the world, but it was like the team against the world, Obviously there were some people who like, they were in track just to get the points, just to get out of there. But, but there are those people who actually kind of took it a little seriously. And that was, I guess, I mean, that was me, man. I just wanted to be the best. So, bro, yeah, definitely. All the nicknames coming up in high school, bro. Yeah. Freaking Sonic, Kid Flash, Flash, Usain Bolt, all of that, man. That's what they called me, bro. So, but yeah, man. And then I broke. Oh my goodness, the 4x1. Whoo! There was this 4x1, bro. And it was the comeback of that year, man. Oh my gosh, that 4x1 was so clean, man. It was so clean. It was just because we was doing all right. They kind of got us some speed, but we was losing it a little bit. And then my man got me into speed, bro. And then I just finished it, bro. And I just, man, I clutched at the end, man. It was awesome. But yeah, bro. And even that, man, even that year, I even broke my PR again. So let's say, what did I say? Like 10-9 too. My personal PR, even to this day, is 10-7-2. Oh my gosh, bro. In the 100, whoo, whoo, whoo. Fast, bro. Fast, bro. And I was just like, bro, what? Oh my goodness, man. That was, oh my gosh. My heart was just racing. I was so happy, bro. I was so pumped. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, it was just awesome. And man, and I always, supporting my brothers on the team and supporting my sisters on the team who just, just kept on running, who kept clutching up, bro. Just kept on working. So yeah, bro. Oh man. Yeah, that was a good year. Until senior year. Okay, let me give you a little backstory of how I kind of somewhat heard of this, coronavirus that's still going. You still recording? Yeah. On this backstory that I somewhat heard. So, as a senior, you get to pretty much take whatever classes. Like if you wanted to take a class just for fun, you can. So I basically did that. I was in a class, ceramics class. I think this was my second year of doing that. I think I did one in junior year, but in my second year of my second year in ceramics, hey bro, I was actually doing, I was good. So excuse me. So, I'm just doing there, I was just sitting there, making my little cups and bowls and even all of that. I kind of want to show y'all, but yeah, nah. Anyway, yeah, I'm sitting there doing my cups and bowls, and my teacher is in her office, looking on her computer. I don't know, probably grading some assignments or whatever. So apparently she comes out, or no, I think the next day. So it was a good day. I think I made a cup or a bowl. I set it up there so it can dry, so I can work on it tomorrow. Literally the next day when she takes attendance, she was like, "Hey, yo, there's this virus that's going on in China." And then I was like, "China? Okay. I mean, dang, that's tough, but that's just." It's somewhat far away from us. I'm not even over there, bro. I'm over here. I'm in LA, California, bro. So it's just I got nothing to worry about. I mean, it sucks, and that China was going through that at the time, but I mean, it's not like I'm gonna fly over there and I'm gonna deal with the problem. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's tough. I mean, dang. Yeah, that sucks. But anyway, it was, and so I was just like, well, I mean, there's nothing that I can do, is what I'm saying. So, the next day I'm working on my stuff, and then she does attendance again, and she gives me another announcement, or not me, the whole class. And she's saying yo, this virus that's it's spreading. And I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, are you kidding me right now? And so majority of the class kind of just broke, like just blows it off. And I kind of do the same, because it's just like, bro, I'm over here and it's over there, bro. It's like thousands of miles away from me. What do I have to, like, why do I have to worry? I mean, it sucks that like that side of the world is dealing with that. But anyway, as you know, people have businesses, people have jobs, and some jobs require meetings and all that type of stuff. So they got to get on the plane. Airports, man. And that is how diseases and viruses spread. So we went back into class. My teacher took attendance again, gave me an announcement, and the fact that it was in California. Now, at first, California is a big state. It's not as big as like other states like Texas or something, but it's big. So I'm just like, okay, as long as it doesn't come here, we'll be fine. Then again, I'm like, it's gonna come here. But that was the time I was like negative thinking. So I'm just doing my thing, no announcements of like, oh no, we got to look out for this. So literally probably a couple of days of just the same announcements, probably not even the announcements. It's just like, it's known to be over here now. I think a week goes by, and then she brings it up again. And then she said there was 3 or 2 cases that are in the same area of where I was staying at. Bro, now I'm starting to feel like, bro, how the heck did this happen? How the heck did this happen, bro? It was in China. It was all the way over there. How the heck did it get over here, bro? How the heck did it get over here, man? At the time, I didn't realize. I'm like, bro, how can this happen? And then I got to think, it's just, people traveling for vacation, people traveling for business, people traveling for work. And, it's just like, and that's just how it is. People just spread it like that. And oh my goodness, man. And then literally probably like 4 to 5 days go by. They give us an announcement. The whole school is talking about it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, bro. How? Dude, no way. And I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. And so now even a couple of days go by, and I think either they tell us up front or they put it in an email that for safety reasons, we are going to have to continue. We're going to be shutting down the school, and we're going to have to be continuing the class process as, online. And I'm just like, oh no, bro. That's not good. Now at the time, but even before, we're gonna go to a flashback. At the time, I was talking to my man, my friend in ceramics, bro, and he was telling me, like, yeah, bro, he was telling me in senior year in class, he was like, yeah, man, there's gonna be, we're gonna go to prom, bro. There's gonna be so many things that's gonna be happening. We're gonna go to prom. We're probably gonna be going to Disneyland. We're gonna be staying there until like 3 a.m. And it's just like, oh, we're gonna have all these dances, bro. And I'm just like, yo, that is fire, bro. No, not for me. So I'm just torn apart. So they shut down the school. A couple of days go by where I don't even think we have to do anything. It's just we got to stay home. And then the whole world hears about it, bro. The whole world hears about it. And so now everyone is panicking. Everyone is panicking. Everyone doesn't even know what to do. Everyone's kind of being a little cautious. And you know what I hate, bro? And you know what kind of like somewhat a little bit annoys me? A little bit is the fact that, there are some people out there who really do not care. They even like, there's some people out there who don't really like act like it doesn't exist. And it's just like, oh my goodness. And then there's those types of people who are literally paranoid about it, who freaking wears like those freaking like, gas masks and like those types of like hospital things. You know what I'm talking about? Freaking wearing a whole freaking like astronaut suit just to be careful, bro. And it's just like, oh my gosh. I really didn't know what to think. If people are overreacting, if people are underreacting, and it's just like, oh my gosh. But nah, this was serious, bro. Freaking things are getting shutting down. Things are closing early. There's nothing in the freaking stores. Water, like we're running out of water. Freaking like toilet paper is running out, man. Oh my gosh. And you can just imagine what the internet is doing with all of this, man. Making like jokes about it, making memes about it, making like little songs and dances about it and all that type of stuff. Flexing, because I remember even at the time, people used to like flex their AirPods, but now people are flexing their hand sanitizers. You know what I mean? It's just like, bro, come on. And it's just like, you got AirPods? Man, I got 3 hand sanitizers right here. What you talking about, bro? And it's just like, oh my goodness. So you can definitely just imagine what the internet has done with that. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And I honestly don't even know what to think about it. And so obviously, since the school has been shut down, everything has been taken away from me. Not only graduation, but my season, bro. My final season of track, the time where I could get to show all of my training, all of my experience, all of the help that I've shown to not only to the younger graduates, but the advice that, my older friends have gave to me. This is where I'm going to show all of that power. No. Oh yeah, I'm going to go to prom, bro. I'm about to go to freaking Disneyland. No. I'm about to graduate, man. Everyone's about to be there, bro. I'm going to have my whole family and friends and everyone. No, bro, let me tell you, man, this freaking graduation, and it sucks because it's not like I can blame my school or just blame anyone. I guess I can just blame the person who started it. But even still, it's just like the fact that I don't really know 100% the context of how it all began. And now it's just here. And even the fact like how it's somewhat still here today. And there's still people who out there who are like wearing masks, and then there's people who like are literally hugging each other. And I'm just like, yo. And then there was a time that there was literally like, people would cough and then people would get all afraid. And you know what I actually kind of like mostly got annoyed with is when they probably like assumed different types of illnesses and they just automatically assumed that it was COVID. Like a simple hot chew and then boom, you got COVID. A simple cold or I got a little stuffy nose, you got COVID. I guess it could be the symptoms of like they're similar, but still, it's just like, bro, there's still sicknesses out there that we have basically overcome. And then, pretty sure it was overcame. Anyway, and then, we create medicine and vaccines and everything. So I would think that we would be good. To be honest, I actually thought that it would be blown over by at least like a month or two. But nah, bro, it stuck with us for a good 2 years, man. And the fact that it's like somewhat still talking about like today. I mean, I know it's kind of dialed down a little bit. It's not as hype that it used to be, as at least not back in like 2022. I mean, what the heck, 2020. But in 2022, it's dialing down. Like I'm not seeing a lot of people who are wearing masks or unless you're working, but that's for safety reasons. I remember, speaking of stores and things getting closed down, I remember even the time, bro. I was in senior. And I got a job. I got this job at this store called Smart and Final. And bro, I worked there for 2 days. until the big announcement hit and everything's starting to get shut down. So the supervisor or counselor or whoever just gave me that job, I think they called me and saying like, hey, we know that you just got this job, but for safety reasons, for your own safety, we would, it would probably be best if you don't go back there. And I'm just like, bro, like, imagine it, man. You're doing so well in school. You're about to graduate from school. You're about to have a good season of track, and you got money rolling in. I had a job. I had a job. So I worked for 2 days, and I just basically never came back. I was actually a little embarrassed if I showed my face, because it's just like, where is he? Yeah, so I got my little paycheck of like a good teen $17. But still though, it's just, and man, all of that gone, bro. And let me tell you, even the graduation, man, this is how it was. So usually you would have like a sign in front of like your lawn or outside of in the front yard, and it would be like graduate of 2020, graduate of 2021, graduate of 2019, and it would have like, their picture or their school and then the year. So usually you would get that, or they would give it to you. Nah, bro. This is what they did. They created a drive-through. Everyone was wearing masks. They were wearing gloves, and they were keeping their distance at the same time. Excuse me. This is what you had to do. This is what you had to do. You had to literally drive in front of the school. They would set it all around the school, like in the front yard of the school. Now, mind you, this is a high school, so it's pretty big. If you see your name, you literally had to jump out the car, literally go over there, get it, put it back in the trunk or in the car, and then you got to go home. You got to dip. And that was it, man. And it was just like there were just this big, huge, long line of just cars trying to just go get their sign, because they're still trying to make the graduation happen. But it was just so out of the ordinary, and so like just not really weird, but it was definitely out of the ordinary and different. So we got that. We put it in our front yard the time where I was staying at, and now, the graduation day comes. Now, luckily, I have an awesome creative mom, and I'll get to that in a second. But the graduation that I had in my school, basically, oh my goodness, man, it was like literally getting up, putting on your little cap and gown, and you have to drive over there. You drive over there. You wait in this line, and so remember, as usual graduations, it would be on the football field where everyone's sitting at their seats, at their little divider or visor things. Everyone's looking around. You have your family and friends and all of that. Nah, bro, not me, man. Nope. It was literally the cheerleaders, all of your teachers / staff, and everybody. And all you had to do was take your little placard. They didn't even give you like the diploma yet. You just had the little placard where you can store it in. You take a picture with the principal, and that was it. There was no handshake. There was no nothing. It was just take a picture, and you got to get out of here. And it was like literally, it wasn't even on the football field. It was like literally in front of a classroom, bro. It was in front of the classroom. Like if I wanted to use the restroom, all I had to do was like literally just like walk to the right. Nah, bro. So that was basically it. It was just, put your stuff on, go over there, take like a couple of pictures, say goodbye, and then go back home. But yeah, man. Now my creative, wonderful mother, this is what she did. So, as you know, I'm a man of faith. So my mom got basically all the graduates who has graduated out of 2020 because they basically got robbed of their graduation. So we met up at a parking lot, and you know how back in 2020 they celebrated with drive-throughs, and people would just wave hi to you, and while you just stand there and you just, yeah, what's up, they would probably give you like a balloons and gifts, and you had to send like someone else to go get it with their gloves and mask and all that. Then you probably had to wash it down before you even open it or whatever. But anyway, my mom set up and a couple of other people. She got all the graduates. Now, no, this is for the graduates just in my church. So like this isn't people from my school. So everyone, like so there's gonna be people from different schools. So everyone was aligned, and it was this big, huge drive-through, and everyone was coming. And let me tell you, bro, that was a great. My mom Loki clutched that last second of that year, where everyone was coming. My friends were there. My like mentors were there. My friends and family and cousins and all of that, bro. My dad was there. Everyone was there, man. Everyone showed love. Everyone was just so proud. Everyone took pictures, and it was amazing, man. My mom got this big, huge like truck with like this drummer, bro, and he was playing. He was playing music. It was blasting. I had so many gifts and just like balloons and just all this type of stuff, bro. And it actually felt like a real strong graduation. Even the fact that it wasn't like in the normal state of like a football field, it was still the fact that I got to see everybody, everyone congratulating me, everyone taking pictures with me, everyone just proud of me, everyone just happy for me. Because I mean, like, dang. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Even the fact that they're the graduates of 2022 right now. I ain't gonna lie, a little jealousy. It must be nice. You know what I'm saying? So, just a little jealousy. But I mean, hey, I got my degree. I got my diploma. I got my diploma, man. And it's over with. I graduated high school. But even just the fact, oh man, and even just to top it all off, even at the time of like 2020, bro, that's when like literally chaos was like breaking loose. Because I mean, if I remember it back in 2020, bro, everything was shut down, everything. And not even to mention what is even going on now, not even to mention what was going on back then, with like, George Floyd, and how like the Black Lives Matter movement was going on, and even just the racial slangs of even going across of Asian people, bro. Oh my goodness, man. That year was literally in chaos, bro. Not even to mention like what's happening now in Ukraine, what's going on. So it's just crazy how the world is going through this, man. And the fact that, there's nothing that I can do to personally like stop it. It's just like, and it's crazy, bro, just to think about like how all of this started up. And it's just like, and even just thinking about it now, it's just like people just dust it off and act like it never happened, man. Because I mean, I know that it's in the past, and I know it's either we're still in the motion, still like it's still going on even today, where racial things and some odd racial sayings are going on when it comes to jobs, or when it comes to just talking to people, or just and people mistake either black people's the way of talking, and they see it as some type of negativity. If like if a black girl talks to them in a certain way, oh, they think that they're from the hood, or oh, they think that they're mad, or oh, they think they're being sassy, or anything. And it's just like stuff like that, bro. It's just, oh my gosh, I can't stand it, man. But it's nothing like I can change it. So it makes me think. It really makes me think like, Jesus, where are you, bro? Because like we really need your help right now. Anyway, I mean, I'm glad that there's still There's still good in the world. There's still good people who try to make a difference, such as myself. Trying to let you guys know what's been going on, somewhat in my mind, and what's going on in the world. Either if it makes you happy, makes you think, makes you talk about stuff. If you have questions for me, hey, if you even have questions for the podcast, leave them in the comments below. I'll definitely take a look at them. But yeah, bro, it's crazy, man. But anyway, I mean, this is the world that we live in, and literally, bro, the only thing that I can say is like we just got to deal with it, you know. We just got to deal with it, and it is what it is. So, but anyway, I think that's good. That was kind of a lot. This is gonna be interesting to edit. But anyway, I'm your host, Turner Fernandez. This has been another session of Turner Talks. This is the first time that I'm actually doing it alone. Hopefully, you guys understand what I'm saying. Hopefully, you guys, didn't get too thrown off on, what I'm saying. If I talk too fast, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get my point across as fast as possible. But yeah, I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions that you would like me to ask for the podcast in the future, that comic section, bro, you already know. I'm already going to be looking at them. So, but anyway, love y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace. Love y'all.